Frog Film Room, basketball time right now. Jamie Dixon is here as we walk into the TCU men's basketball film room. I want to dive into where we are at this point, Coach. You're 14 games in. Your assessment of things and where your team stands.
I like where we're at now. I mean, I hope you, as a coach, are positive. You want your team to be ready to go November when you're playing your first games. We played pretty good against Alabama in the scrimmage, so kind of a little maybe some false feelings in that one where we were offensively and defensively, and we knew we weren't quite there defensively. But what I feel now, and going to today, is defensively we've gotten better. We have a better understanding. We got picked apart a bit by Kansas because of some things that we will fix. But offensively, certainly some improvements. Our guard plays improved dramatically. Those were the keys, obviously, all the new guys at those spots. And new guards, it's dangerous. Yes. And usually you don't try to do the things we're trying to do with new guards, but we're trying to do it in this league. And they're getting there because they're high character, they're smart kids, they're competitive, they're good athletes. They're going to figure it out, and it's not going to happen overnight. It's just going to be step by step by step, and we're heading in the right direction.
Start of the season 7-0. You go to Georgetown on the road as part of the Big 12 Big East Challenge. And I thought that was kind of the perfect setting for your team to go on the road for the first time. It's a tough place to play. They're a good basketball team. They know their basketball up there, and I thought you guys responded.
We did. We played very well. We got a big lead, and then we just didn't handle it well. And obviously there was a call that changed some things, but we've got to handle those things better. And shot selection hurt us. And then all of a sudden we're in a ball game. Yep. And obviously we executed down the stretch, a play that we practice all the time. Had a similar play against Kansas, but we had a little bit more time, right. So we used a different option, and got a pretty good shot out of it too. So in both plays we've been in tough situations and ended up getting as good a look as you're going to get given the time constraints we were in.
Yeah, that Emmanuel Miller three-pointers, our Texas Health impact play of the game. Here it is, gets bumped out of bounds, able to get the shot off somehow. I heard him call it on the way out. I mean,
in the pass, Micah's pass, and it was interesting because they put a guy on the ball, which I like that.
Yes,
Defensively, I mean, as a coach, I think that was the right thing that they did, and He was all over him. Micah ran like we told him, as we've practiced, got a little step on the guy, jumped to make the pass, and delivered it, as we practiced, right in the right spot.
All right, then you go to Toronto, tough one against a really good Clemson team. Come back home to Fort Worth, the Dickies, get a 20-point win against an Arizona State team that was still thinking about last year.
Yeah, slow start. They came out, and our defense was really bad. Offensively, not very good. And which I was surprised by, but as we got going, we defended, took care of the ball, and got shots.
All right, 2 home games next up for the Frogs. We'll preview those after this quick timeout. Back here with Frog Film Room with the head coach right now, Jamie Dixon. Before we get into this, it's our Old Trapper question of the week. We have to do this for Old Trapper, Coach. We want to learn a little bit more about Jamie Dixon. So we all know that you were in some commercials as a youth, right? Life, cereal, Volvo, we know that. What was your favorite television show as a kid?
Well, I was going to say Cheers, but that was more high school on. Right. And then I watched every show, watched know all the lines from Cheers. I love Sam Malone. But probably when you're talking about the commercials thing, because I denied it for about 50 years. It's just, they're out there. There's in giving credit to Sid Croft, who just passed away. Yes. Sigmund and the Sea Monster.
Coach. Look on my sheet.
What do you got?
Sigmund and the Sea Monster.
Land of the Lost.
Yes, I love those shows. Now I had Emergency down also.
Well, yeah, Emergency.
I thought you might like that one, being in L.A.
Well, every scene was down the block from us.
Exactly.
It was all in our neighborhood, so we'd watch it to say, oh, there's Little League, there's the high school, there's.
Another one that for me was Flipper.
I wasn't a big Flipper.
You weren't a
fan.
Flipper fan?
No,
No?
the song didn't get
Yeah, didn't get you? Yeah. All right, we got 2 ranked teams
You wanna
coming
sing
up.
that for
Yeah,
us
they
as we go?
call him Flipper, faster than
was kidding.
lightning. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, so we got Oklahoma coming to town. This is a much improved team. That's Wednesday night, and then Saturday, man, maybe one of the best teams in the country in Houston, huh?
You could say about everybody in our league, pretty much. I mean, it's what it is. It's what we signed up for. We hope we're going to be a part of it, and you know, we're right there and playing with the best, and we got to get it done. But we need a home court. You know, we need a look at Kansas, and to say it doesn't matter, it matters. Yeah. And we're sold out. I love it, but we need to fill the seats. And yeah, we have some students away, but I don't know. I couldn't find any parking today, so
right.
they're around. There's people in town, so. We got to fill it up, man, and we got to make it loud, and we got to impact the game from the stands, and it's doable. It's we have it. We just got to be more consistent with it, and these games matter. This game matters, and it's big come Wednesday.
All right, it's going to be fun. Oklahoma coming up, then Houston. By the way, I'm going to leave you with this. My favorite cheer scene ever. Kelsey Grammer walks in. All right. There's a whole stack of empty mugs in front of George Wendt. Mm-hmm. What was his name? I can't remember his. Norm. Yeah, in front of Norm. Mm-hmm. And Kelsey Grammer, they're watching the Red Sox, and Kelsey Grammer goes, "What inning are they in?" And he goes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a relief pitcher. I think we're in the 10th. That's a great line. It's a great line. For Jamie Dixon, I'm Brian Estridge. That's Frog Film Room. See you next week.
Old Trapper Beefs. Last bag.
You know there's plenty for both of you.
Old Trapper, what's your beef?